tuning into a new tuning is not necessarily that difficult as long as we kind of know what we're doing up here. We'll use a system that's similar to relative tuning, so you're going to make the guitar in tune with itself, but before you do so, it's useful to tune into standard tuning using an electronic tuner or a piano, or maybe like a recording of some notes on YouTube or wherever. I mean, just me, but I've had some difficulty going into open tunings using electronic tuners. Some electronic tuners just don't really respond that well when you take them too far out of the sort of standard pitches that you normally use to tune. However, having said that, it's been a long time since I tried, and tuners have got a lot more advanced now, I guess. So perhaps that's me just being a little bit archaic and old-fashioned. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tune all of these 6 strings so that when we strum them, we're creating a open E chord. So we'll keep the 6th string as an E, the 5th string, we're going to make that sound like a B note, so we're going to make it sound like this here. So we'll utilise what we already have, so if we play the 2nd string, that's a B note, so if we play the 2nd string and the 5th string together, and then just start tuning up, so we're going up on the 5th string. Just be making some notes as we're going through this, guys. So yeah, pick these 2, and tuning up. And what we're listening for is the point where the 2 pitches kind of cross over and they start sounding the same. So if you just listen out. Do that again. So that sounds about right to me. 4th string, we're going to turn that into an E note, so this is an E note on the 2nd fret in the 4th string, so we want the 4th string to automatically sound like that when we play it. So we'll use the 6th string, because that's set at E, so we're going to make the 4th string sound like the 6th string. We do that by picking those together. Tune up. Going up, and there we are. Did you hear that point where the 2, oh, it's not quite there, that's probably why you didn't hear it. So we've got 2 notes there. To me they sound the same. I mean, if we compare that with the 3rd string, for example, you should be able to hear that we've got a note clash there, they're not the same ones. The 3rd string, we're going to make that sound like a G sharp. So when we play the 3rd string open, that gives us a G. Play that in the 1st fret, and that's a G sharp. So we want the 3rd string to automatically sound like. So we'll use this down here. So this is the 4th fret on the 1st string. So we're going to play these 2 together. Tune up. So we're going up on all of these. Sounds about right. So now what we do is we strum all 6 strings and we see if it sounds okay. What I can hear there is the bottom E string is kind of jumping out. It doesn't seem to sit right in the mix of those notes. What I'm suspecting is that it was slightly out of tune when we started. So okay, so that's sounding a bit better. And there we are. So we're now in open E. So you can start playing around with that now. You might find that when you first go into it, you might need to go through it again and just tweak some of the notes. Yes, doesn't that sound nice? So we use this to do the Thundercock Newman song, which is a brief demonstration of in another video, and we also did Simple Twist of Fate. We sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. Then he felt alone, wished that he'd gone straight. Slipped up a little bit there. Okay, so once you've got that in place, have a look at the chords that came with this, have a go at playing those songs. Definitely play around with the scales that we wrote down for this as well, because they sound really cool. And just start trying to put some melodies together and just go wild with this hand. So you're just hitting all 6 strings and whittling around up here, and I promise you'll start making something that sounds really cool. So 2 songs to work on with that. There's another video for detuning, which once you've played around with this, hop onto that one.